Hi Leo, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So this is your week ahead advice reading. Okay, you know it's very short reading. This is an advice, it's not really predictive, but how I do it is the first card will be the advice and the other two cards will be the situation around that advice. So Universe Spirit, show me. What is the advice that you have for Leo? Show me the advice. What is the advice that you have for Leo in the week commencing Monday, 12th June 2017 for the next 7 days? So Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. What is the advice that you have for Leo over the next 7 days, starting from Monday 12th June 2017 up until Sunday 19th of June 2017? Show me. Well, it's telling you to be charitable, to give of yourself. This is what the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles often shows up when you're either receiving something or you're giving something out. But I feel as advice, it's telling you to, not be afraid to give to others. Not be afraid next week to give a bit of time to somebody who might really need it. If somebody comes to you for help, then the advice is to give it. And what's the reason for that? Because we've got the Queen of Swords. This can be somebody who's been hurting here. Yeah, there's somebody here around you that might be quite blocked off, Leo, because you've got Queen of Swords. This often shows up as somebody who's really hurt, and the Two of Swords is showing somebody who's blocked people out. So I feel it could be an air sign person around you, maybe Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, potentially, Leo. But it's saying don't be afraid to give something to this person. If you haven't, for example, the Queen of Swords, she can so much so detach herself, especially when she's hurting, that she might not contact anyone, whether it's a male or a female. So there might be people that you haven't spoken to in a long time, and it might be that they're the ones that are feeling shut out by you. So I feel the advice for next week, Leo, is there might be people that you haven't spoken to in a long time, and it might be that they do feel this might be you might not even recognize that there's, or remember that there's somebody around you like this. But if this resonates with you, there might be a friend that you haven't spoken to in a while, and that friend might be feeling a little bit isolated, because the Queen of Swords and the Two of Swords can easily be seen as people who isolate themselves because they're feeling hurt and they're feeling unloved. So they become very cold and very kind of, well, the world doesn't love me, nobody loves me, friends don't love me, so I'll just keep myself to myself. And it's saying the advice is to reach out. So if there's somebody, maybe, Leo, you haven't seen in a while, you don't know really what's going on with them, it might mean that they've blocked themselves off. You've got this Queen of Swords, and it might be that somebody here is feeling very, very hurt. Okay, it might be that because they're feeling hurt, they block people out. They're not contacting anyone, and it might be saying here with the beautiful colours of the Pentacles. It might be saying against this blue, don't be afraid to reach out to people who might need it. There might be somebody there that you haven't spoken to in quite a while. They might have completely isolated themselves because they think that you don't care. Well, don't be afraid to reach out. This person isn't going to reach out to you because they're a Queen of Swords and Two of Swords. They rarely reach out to people. They'd rather kind of just suffer in silence. But it's saying don't be afraid to reach out. I don't think this is somebody asking for help. It could be, but if somebody asks for help, I think that you need to answer the call. But I also feel that this is saying, with these two cards here, if there's somebody who's you haven't seen in a while, it might be that you haven't seen them in a while because I think that you don't want to know, or I think you don't want to speak to them. They might be feeling lonely and isolated, so don't be afraid to reach out to that individual if there's somebody like this around you that you know. Whether it's a family member, a friend, a colleague, whatever it is. It might be somebody that you work with who tends to keep themselves to themselves. Well, don't be afraid to reach out to that person and give them a bit of your time, that type of thing. Okay? That is your advice reading, Leo, for the next 7 days, starting from Monday, 12th of June 2017. Thanks ever so much for joining me, and I will see you on your month aheads at the end of the week. Take care.